Hey YouTubers, so it's already the end of January. Wow, time flew by. And I'm pretty sure a lot of your resolutions have already failed. You know it, don't lie to yourself. And I know that when I make a resolution to work out, I've always failed every single year, including my resolution to not procrastinate, which is still pending. Anyways, for those of you who have been keeping up with your resolution of working out and you've been doing a really good job, congratulations, I totally envy you. And I'm going to actually introduce you to two important people today. One is Eric Bichetsky. I'm sorry if I butchered your last name. Very nice to meet you. And
I've
Alice
never been called important before. Thank you.
Well, you are very important. He's actually a personal trainer, which is pretty awesome. And Alice is going to be modeling all of our exercises today. So thank you so much for being here, guys.
No problem. It's a pleasure. Ask Kiru.
So Eric, you've been a personal trainer for a while now. How long have you been doing it, and what inspired you?
Well, I've been a personal trainer for about 3 years, and what inspired me really is I had a passion for fitness and been working out for a while, and I feel like I have a lot to offer my clients, and if they're willing, to spend some time with me, and if I can change their life, it's a good opportunity for me.
And of course, you're getting paid for doing what
And
you love.
and they're paying me for it.
You might as well get paid.
If you're getting paid for something you love, you're not really working. You're not really working.
Oh, that's a really So Alex, how long have you been working out? Other than the fact that you're trying to attract all the women, why else do you work out?
Okay, first of all, I'm
Pretty
not
much
trying to work out to attract women, but I've been working out for quite a while now. It helps you feel better about yourself in general. It gets your body into a better shape, and being into a bunch of athletics, it just overall helps your athletics in general. So any sort of sport you play, if you do work out, it will just elevate you to that next level. As opposed to
Alright, so when's the best time to be working out? I know a lot of people have busy schedules and whatnot, but what is the best time to work out?
I think it depends on your goal. If you're trying to lose weight, really you want to be burning calories. So as long as you're working out consistently throughout the week, 4 days a week, maybe even more, and you're burning the calories, you're going to get the results. But if you want to build muscle, I think the best time is to work out in the morning, because that's when your testosterone is highest, especially for men. So it's going to help you put on muscle faster if you're working out in the morning.
Interesting. And what about breakfast? Do you eat breakfast before you work out, or?
Yeah, you definitely want to eat breakfast before you work out. If you're not eating and then you're going to work out, you're going to actually have a slower metabolism.
Okay.
So you're going to be burning less calories, and you could put on more fat, or you'd be losing more fat if you eat as soon as you wake up.
And how long do you have to wait after breakfast to start working out?
Well, it depends how you feel. Like if you've had a really big meal and you're kind of feeling sluggish, you might want to wait a bit. But if you've had a small meal, like a nice light breakfast, then you work out like 15 minutes
So Alex,
after.
I know you're all about the healthy tips. So tell us, what kind of foods should people be eating or should be avoiding?
In my opinion, a lot of foods that should be avoided are your fast food, junk foods.
So are you telling me that I can't eat a hamburger and then work out?
You can, if you want to, stay stagnant on your, weight loss, you can go ahead and eat a hamburger. See, you can't drink Coke.
But Coke tastes good.
Don't drink Coke.
Coke is good?
Coke is good.
What's
Coke tastes
How's
good.
it
Coke might taste good, but it's just terrible for you. You gotta avoid things like Coca-Cola. You gotta avoid pizza, hamburgers. You gotta avoid things like, any sort of fast food that, you can go to a restaurant, such as, any sort of burger. You have to
So what kind of food should people be eating then?
Some power foods, a lot of lean meats. If you eat chicken or fish, again, try to stay away from that deep fried stuff. Always a lot of power foods such as broccoli, lentils. She doesn't like broccoli or lentils. Spinach as well. So things like that keep you, healthy. Antioxidants.
All the foods that make you gag. I guess that's what you're trying to say, right?
All the foods that make you gag, I guess. If that's
what you're trying to say.
One big piece of advice that I could give is if you want to avoid wheat. So the main thing you want to avoid is like bread and pasta. So there's certain things in wheat that'll make it really hard for you to take the weight off.
So pretty much they're very easy meals to make. So bread and pasta.
That's exactly
sandwiches and stuff.
You're not even making it. You just buy it, eat raw vegetables, eat that, have some lean meat, have some fish.
So I can't fry my vegetables either?
Well, you can, but you're destroying some of the nutrients in it by cooking it. So the best way to eat your vegetables is either raw or steamed.
So what about if I'm dipping it in Caesar or some kind
of dressing?
Yeah, like a dressing.
You can dip it, but then again you're taking in extra calories. So if your goal is to lose weight, you want to take in less calories than you need, or you want to burn more calories than you take in. So if you're going to keep dipping your vegetables vegetables, which
Don't keep dipping.
Damn it, there's just no way around this, is there?
No, the vegetables are low in calories and they have a lot of nutrients. But if you're dipping it in that sauce, then you're taking in more. So you know it's gonna make your progress slow.
So I'm brown, and so we eat a lot of rice. So lunch, dinner, there's just rice, all sorts of types of rice. So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, you're taking in a lot of carbs.
Okay.
So if you're going to be taking in a lot of carbs, you want to be working out a lot.
Oh no.
Otherwise, the energy that you're getting from the carbs or the calories that you're getting, if you're not burning them,
Just turn to fat.
yeah, it's gonna.
So a lot of town people's fat, I think, is like right in our bellies here. Can you guys show us any exercises, like simple exercises we can do at home
to help with
to help with the belly?
The belly
to
fat?
take
Yeah.
away the belly fat.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing that I want to make really clear, which I think is like the biggest misconception of fitness, is that if you're gonna work out a certain problem area, the fat is gonna go away from that area. But really, the fat is an energy, and it's not just the energy for that area; it's an energy for your entire body. So you want to do the exercise which is gonna burn the most calories. So I can show you a couple of those.
Okay, let's do that.
So the first exercise we're going to do is a split squat. So this is a compound movement. So we're using a lot of muscles. So it's going to help burn a lot of calories and get rid of some of the belly fat. Okay.
And I'm ready too. Wearing my gym gear right
She's
here.
ready
York
too.
represent.
So what we're going to do. One thing that you want to look for, you can use a step if you're a beginner. When you take away the step, it's a little harder. So what you want to look for is that his ears, shoulder, and hip are all going to be in one line the whole time. So he's just going to go down and up, and that's it. So he's going to inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. And he's going to do about 10 on one leg, and then switch legs and do 10 on the other.
No? Okay.
You want to try?
Okay, I'm
Go
gonna try.
ahead.
How do I do this?
So put your front leg on it.
Okay.
So one thing to look for, make sure that you're pointing your toes slightly outwards.
Okay.
Slightly outwards. Okay, so bring this leg a little further back. Like right to here, right over here.
Okay.
Okay, and turn this leg straighter.
This is super hard, guys. Not as easy as it looks.
Turn
Get
it
enough
fully
off.
straight.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Ready?
and now what you want to look for, keep your body, keep your shoulders square.
Okay.
And your ears, shoulder, and hip is going to be in the same line. Okay, and now you're just pushing forward. You're going down and forward. That's it. And
kinda
make sure
fun.
Keep your upper
Oh.
body straight.
Keep it straight.
That's it. And you're going to inhale up on the way down, exhale out.
So what does this
Inhale,
work, Art?
exhale.
What does this work?
So this
What does
is
this do for
working.
me?
Well, right now you're working the muscles. You're working your quad, your glutes, and your hamstring, and you're using your stabilizers in your core.
Thank God I don't have work tomorrow. I'm gonna die.
But the
Okay.
main reason,
That's
that's
it.
it, that's it.
Okay,
The main
okay.
reason we do this because there's so many muscles working that it's burning a lot of calories. So it's gonna help with.
That's what we're trying to do. Just burn
It's
calories.
gonna help with burning fat.
I need a
So
break.
We're gonna
Get
do this
some.
a wall sit. So this is a really popular exercise, and you can do it at home, or you can do it at the gym too. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna make sure that his feet are as wide as his hips. Okay, so that means he's gonna bring them in a bit, even more. And notice the angle on his toes; they're gonna be parallel. Okay, so he's not gonna turn them out, and a little more, a little closer. No, your feet closer. That's it. And right here, you want the angle at his knee at 90 degrees and the angle at his hip
Let's
at
get
90
hold on a
degrees.
second. Let's get a closer look at this, guys. Come on, all the way.
90-90.
And he's going to keep his back against the wall and a neutral arch in his spine. And he's going to hold this for however long he can, really, but starting with 30 seconds if you're new to it.
You want to try it? Let's try
I'm
it.
not even gonna bother
Yeah,
trying
you have
this.
to try it.
No.
Let's
This
let
one's
it
No.
try.
easier. It's
The
easier.
first
Let's let it try.
exercise really killed my leg. I'm not
Let's
gonna
let
do
it try. Let's
Oh,
let it try.
God. Okay, guys.
Let's go. Make sure it's same thing.
So same
Okay.
thing,
Arch back.
feet a little further.
Definitely one of the hardest exercises.
Oh.
It's not that hard.
Feet close. Yeah.
And that's it. And she's going to hold that for about 30 seconds.
Let's see.
Then
Can
take
I
it
like
one.
do yoga at the same
two,
time?
Yeah,
three,
you can breathe. You breathe
4,
normally.
5, 6. Okay, get up. It's all good.
I'm a champ. I can do this.
Keep going.
It's easy.
It's pretty easy.
Alright, no, just because I want to cut this video short, that's what I'm doing, or else I can do it for hours. Trust me.
So the next exercise we're going to do is going to be for the abs. And I call it the ab thrust, okay? So he's going to demonstrate for us. He's going to bring his feet down. So what he's going to do is just bring his feet with his knees straight up to my hand. Okay, so this isn't actually what I want to show you. I just want to illustrate that what you just saw isn't actually for your abs. So what he's working here is his hip flexor, so the muscle that's responsible for lifting your leg up. You see a lot of people doing this and they think it's abs, but it really isn't. So what he's going to do, in order to work your abs, you need to have what's called pelvic tilt. So he's going to tilt his pelvis up to the floor, up to the sky, at the end range when he's lifting his legs up. So he's going to try to hit my hand. Okay. So now if you take a look at his pelvis, you see how it's coming off of the floor and his trunk is flexing. So this motion is actually working his abs, particularly his lower abs. So doing this is a lot more effective for your abs than just doing a simple leg lift. The next exercise we're going to do is going to be a side plank, and this is hitting his obliques, so the side of your abs. So what he's going to do, just lay down on the side, and if you're looking from the vertical view, you want to have a straight line throughout your entire body. So you don't want your hips bent or you don't want your knees bent, and all he's going to do from this position is just raise up off of the floor, and he's going to hold this pose for about 30 seconds to start. Once you get better at it, hold it for about a minute. You know, you get better and better, hold it for a minute and a half, and then he's going to relax, take a break, and do... So the 4 exercises that we just went through, this is something that you could start off with if you're a beginner, and you can do all these at home. You don't need any equipment, and it's just a good way to start getting into exercise if you're not used to it. So it's really simple. You could do about 4 sets of each exercise we went through and do it about 4 days a week, and that should be a good baseline to get you back into.
A lot of people that work out, I know they do. They drink a lot of protein shakes. So do you drink any of that, Alex?
I usually try to, what we were talking about earlier, try taking more lean meats, some more lean protein than actually drink protein shakes. But when you do drink protein shakes, it's good to get them like even at your local GNC. You can get the GNC protein shake, which is it's pretty good. It's not a bad quality. So.
Or you can look at certain different types of protein, like you have egg protein, you have whey protein, you have soy protein.
Mm-hmm.
For men, I don't recommend soy protein. That has to do with your estrogen. So for women, actually soy protein is okay. For men, really, I think egg is the best. I think it absorbs the best into your system, so that's one thing you can look for.
So I hope this video has been really informative for you guys and helps you out with all your workout tips and healthy eating tips, and maybe I will take this advice and hi.
You have nice nails.
Thank you.
Why do you have one green? Why is one green in the rest?
It's a fashion statement, guys.
But
something that guys do not understand.
You mismatched though.
Yeah, that's
why is that one on your index and that one on your ring?
That's just how it is, guys.
Okay,
It's
alright,
just
sorry.
like, why are you wearing your ring on your necklace?
Sorry.
I don't know.
You know, exactly.
Okay,
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I want to thank you, Arik. I keep mixing up your names, Arik and Alex, for being on the show with us today. Hope you guys really did learn something.
Ask Q. Look for it. Bam. Ask Q. Ask Q.
I'm gonna get on this.
Ask Q. Ask Q.
So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and share the video so more people can be benefiting from this. Thanks for watching, and I have to thank my wonderful sister for videotaping this for me. So thank you, sis. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.